Here I have the Fold 7 and here's the Fold 6. Which one to pick, or is it worth upgrading? Let's find out in this video. Hey, Shivam here. You will find the discount link for both of them in the description below. Let's start with the design and durability of these devices. So if we talk about the thickness of the Fold 6, it's about 12.1 millimeters thick and the weight is about 239 grams, which is a great proportion and a comfortable weight. You won't feel like you are carrying a bulky device. The weight is just about like a regular smartphone, but on the Fold 7 you have definitely clear step up. Here the thickness is about 8.9 millimeters, which is a huge difference, and the weight is also just 215 grams. So this is the thing that you will notice first when comparing the two. The Fold 7 is even easier to carry and lightweight than the Fold 6. Other than that, if we talk about the build quality, the Fold 7 has titanium based lattice layer and you also have stronger glass. The hinge is also better and the frame overall feels rigid. On the other hand, Fold 6 is also durable and premium device. It is quite rigid and the hinge is again strong. You get aluminum build, which is quite rigid. And if we talk about the IP rating, we get IP48 on both of the devices, which is great for any type of weather condition, but make sure you keep it away from dust because it is going to attack the hinge first. Now if we talk about the display, here on the Fold 6 we get a cover display of 6.3 inches, which is a little bit taller. Typing and app experience might feel cramped for some users, but not for me. I am quite comfortable with this aspect ratio. It feels premium and reminds me of the communicator device from Nokia. Now here on the Fold 7 you get a cover display of 6.5 inches and the aspect ratio is about 21:9. So the outer screen is a little bit wider, which makes typing and app usage easier. Now when you open the devices, you get a 7.6 inch of inner display on the Fold 6 and on the Fold 7 it's 8 inches. So there's definitely upgrade there. So now split screen, content consumption, everything feels much more enjoyable. You also get 120 Hz of refresh rate on both of the screens and there's 1600 plus nits of brightness on the Fold 6, whereas on the Fold 7 it's about 1400 nits. So there's a slight downgrade there. Also there's in-display camera on the Fold 6 inner display, whereas on the Fold 7 it's punch hole design. Getting to the performance, you are getting some upgrades here as well. On the Fold 6 you already have a great processor with Snapdragon 8 Generation 3, which can easily take heavy apps, gaming, multitasking, and when you jump to Fold 7 you have Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy. So basically higher clock speeds, better AI processing and improved efficiency. So the difference is definitely there, but I think other than tech savvy people won't notice any difference. Now before getting to the camera, if you're liking it so far, make sure to like this video. Now on the camera front we have 50 megapixel of camera, the main shooter on the Fold 6 that takes great photo and amazing video. The details are good and sharp, the color is well balanced and a great low light performance. However, there is an upgrade here as well. On the Fold 7 you have 200 megapixel of main shooter that takes better photos and sharper images. The aperture is also wider at f1.7, so low light is also improved. Other than that, everything is quite similar on the, and you can have a look at the samples and everything to have a better idea. Now why don't we talk about the S Pen? It's a bit of downgrade here on the Fold 7. The Fold 6 has S Pen support, so the S Pen is not sitting in the phone, it's on the cover. You have to buy that separately, but at least it's supported on the inner display, not on the cover display. But when you jump to the Fold 7, it's not supported either on the inner display or on the cover screen. I want Samsung to support S Pen for all the Fold series because this is a premium smartphone and you are even paying more than the Ultra series, so it should be supported and preferably inside the phone instead of this separate cover. Now when we get to battery and charging, both have 4400 mAh of battery capacity, which is not that sufficient considering the cover screen. You have this bigger inner display, so they should definitely improve. They should have improved on the Fold 7, but no. Now even on the Fold 7 it's just 4400. At least it should have been like 5000 or 5500 mAh because you are giving so many features. These two display, it should last at least 24 hours on heavy usage. Right now it can't. If you are on the light use, then it will last 24 hours, but not with the heavy use. So they should definitely improve it here. And when it comes to charging, there's also room for improvement. It's just 25 watts of wired charging, so I would like to see 45 watts of charging on these top tier Samsung devices. Now those were all the features and everything. Finally, let's talk about the pricing. The Fold 6 is available for about 80-90,000 and on the Fold 7 it's a newer device, so it will cost you about 1,60,000. So that was my comparison of the Fold 7 and the Fold 6. I hope you got some clarity which one to pick or is it worth upgrading. Now it's for you to decide. You can find the discount link for both of them in the description below. However, that's it for today. If you want the comparison of the Fold 7 and the Flip 7, you will definitely find this video helpful. And if you are looking for the Flip 7 review, then this is to go. Like, share, subscribe, stay safe. Bye bye.